IHS, it's me, Zuki Wagner.
And I'm Michael Gualtieri.
This is the first episode for MN Sports.
So let's get on to it.
Kane is in the building.
Already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on all right.
Alrighty, so first off we're talking about the boys Ithaca varsity hockey game against Skinny Atlas. It was a close game, even though Ithaca still lost 4-3, but they played well. First off, we see Ithaca here with the face-off against Skinny Atlas. Then we see that Skinny Atlas has some opportunities coming at goal. That's one just wide of the goal right there. And we have another opportunity right here from Skinny Atlas. They make it through and they get a chance, but the Ithaca goalie saves it. And there's a face-off near Skinny Atlas' goal. Sam Roach puts it just wide of the goal. Then Michael Sornberger grabs the puck, brings it around, puts it in the goal. That's a great goal from Michael Sornberger right there. What do you think, Zuki, on that right there?
Well, you know, Mike, when you see gameplay like that, Ithaca was struggling with their passing throughout the game. But the way Sam Roach puts it behind the goal and tucks it tight, Michael Sornberger, it's so easy for him to grab it and just tuck it in the back of the net.
I think that's great. Honestly, they did a great job right there. The end of the game ended, though, at the end of the second period, we had Ithaca down only by 1 goal, and that goal was a great job for them to get motivated to possibly come back. But in the third period, Ithaca was not able to come back, so the game ended 4-3 with Skinny Atlas. But nonetheless, the Ithaca boys varsity hockey team just played Clinton this past Tuesday, and they won 3-2 in overtime, which is great. The boys right now are also with a record of 1-2.
Wow, that's great.
Not the greatest start right now in the season, but at least they're getting wins on the board, and I think they're doing a great job so far.
I think they can make a comeback.
Absolutely.
Well, right now let's go over to the IHS handball tournament that was this weekend. Teams came to face off for the championship, second one IHS has held so far. You know, Mike, they had 2 teams, the 2 teams that made it to the championship, 50 Shades of Chocolate and Purple Dragons. The 50 Shades of Chocolate, they had a championship in their pocket from last year, and they had basketball. Most of them played together, and they were able to transfer that into the game. Purple Dragons, all lacrosse players, but their companionship and their knowing of each other really helped them throughout the game and got them to the championship. I had to interview Luis Sotomarte, the captain of the 50 Shades of Chocolate, and this is what he had to say about what would take him to the championship.
We do defense first because we can't win without defense, and then it's offense. It all comes together.
Mike, what do you think about what he had to say?
I think that point of defense, I think that's a great point. Any team's best defense is their best offense at the same time. So if they can defend their goal, which will stop the other team from scoring goals, and they can start to score for themselves, I think that's a great way for them to get championships, and that's clearly how they did it in their past win. So
I completely agree. And Julio Chosky, the captain for the Purple Cobras, he had the same thing to say about what his team needed to do. He talked about defense and how they understand each other in the game. This is what he had to say.
Well, you know, I just think that we have to use each other. We have to play defense, pretty fundamentally sound. You know, we all play lacrosse for the most part, so we're all pretty good on D. I think we got to work the ball and just find the open shots.
Mike, anything to add on that?
I don't really. I mean, I guess when we talked about the 50 Shades of Chocolate, they have their connection through the basketball court, where the Purple Cobras, on the other hand, you said that most of them are on the lacrosse team.
Yeah.
So I think that not only the lacrosse team, but just them as being close friends to the young age is what's really great about that team.
Completely. Well, guys, thank you for watching.
It's been great.
See you next time.
See you next time. I don't know what to say. I was like...